Archivist 9 activated. This record reconstructs One Piece Episode 3 released in 1999. The environment is Shell's Town, centered on a fortified marine base, adjacent streets, public execution yard, and interior command facilities under marine jurisdiction. The episode opens with Monkey D. Luffy and Roronoa Zoro aligned by circumstance within Shell's Town. Luffy functions as an independent combatant with elastic physiology derived from the Gum Gum ability, operating at full physical resilience and high psychological confidence. Zoro is restrained and weakened due to prolonged confinement, exhibiting reduced physical output but sustained psychological resolve. The marine base is commanded by Captain Morgan, an authoritarian officer enforcing control through fear and punishment. Morgan's authority structure relies on armed marines, fortified walls, elevated platforms, and public intimidation. Civilian population presence is limited due to imposed restrictions, reducing external interference but increasing reputational risk for the Marines. Initial conflict conditions arise when Luffy infiltrates the marine base to retrieve Zoro's confiscated swords. Luffy demonstrates adaptive mobility by bypassing standard security routes and neutralizing minor obstacles through direct force. Zoro, once armed, reasserts combat capability despite physical degradation. Morgan deploys Marines in coordinated formations, relying on numerical advantage and firearms. These tactics prove ineffective against Luffy's elastic body, which nullifies blunt force and projectile effectiveness at close range. Zoro engages with three sword-style techniques, prioritizing rapid incapacitation to compensate for reduced stamina. Threat level escalates as Morgan personally intervenes, introducing a heavy-bladed weapon and issuing lethal force directives. Mid-episode escalation occurs during open confrontation in the base courtyard. Morgan attempts to assert dominance through direct assault and command intimidation. His tactical approach emphasizes frontal aggression and hierarchical obedience rather than adaptive combat logic. Luffy counters with direct strikes, exploiting Morgan's rigid movement patterns and overcommitment. Zoro supports by eliminating peripheral threats, preventing coordinated marine retaliation. Morgan's son Helmeppo attempts opportunistic manipulation by threatening civilians, demonstrating psychological instability and tactical incompetence. This action increases collateral risk, but fails to alter outcome due to Luffy's disregard for intimidation and Zoro's situational awareness. Systemic pressure increases as Marines hesitate, revealing declining morale and fractured command loyalty. Luffy delivers decisive physical force that incapacitates Morgan, resulting in command collapse. The Marine base loses operational coherence immediately following Morgan's defeat. Zoro completes suppression of remaining hostile units without lethal escalation. The Marines subsequently detain Helmeppo, restoring internal order through peer enforcement rather than hierarchical command. Probability of Marine victory decreases to negligible levels once Morgan is incapacitated, confirming over-reliance on singular authoritarian control as a structural weakness. In the final sequence, Zoro formally exits Marine custody and aligns with Luffy, acknowledging shared objectives related to freedom and strength acquisition. Zoro's physical state remains compromised but stable, with psychological commitment elevated due to regained autonomy and honor. Luffy demonstrates leadership through action rather than command, reinforcing alliance formation without coercion. Nami, operating independently throughout the episode, exploits the chaos to acquire a Grand Line map from the Marine base. Her actions remain opportunistic and non-aligned, contributing no assistance to either side while extracting strategic value. She departs Shell's Town immediately, indicating future narrative divergence. Post-conflict assessment confirms Shell's Town transitions from authoritarian marine control to provisional stability under remaining officers. Luffy exits the town without territorial interest. Zoro joins as a combatant ally, increasing future operational capacity. Morgan is neutralized and removed from authority. Civilian threat level returns to baseline. Narrative stakes shift from local conflict to broader maritime pursuit. To preserve archival stability, viewers are instructed to like this record, subscribe to ensure continued documentation, and share this reconstruction across approved distribution channels. These actions support data continuity, narrative preservation, and long-term access to verified historical events.